Macey Donathan, thanks for the time. Talk to me. Another tough battle against Wyoming, and it just seems like your team is oh so close.
Yeah, I mean, that's the theme of the year is we have incredible chances, incredible opportunities, and to be fair, we put ourselves in that situation, and that's a great thing for us to see. Now we're just dealing with that closure of we put ourselves in a great spot in a match, and you just got to seal the deal. And I think we put a lot of onus on the last 5 points of a match when, it's really hard to do, but those points are just as important as 0-0. And I think if we can kind of balance out how we think about the end of a game, I think that'll help us out quite a bit.
Are there other things that concern you other than, say, closing out sets?
I would say that's definitely the most important. It's just been, if it happens once, that's a one-time thing. It's a one-off, but it's been a consistent thing for us. So that's where I get a little, hey, we've got to spend some time in this space. And so we do a lot of 18-18 in practice and try and replicate that as much as we can. I would say recently, too, just some serve-receive stuff and defensive stuff that we're getting away from and trying to hone that back in. When the record goes a certain way, I think people start to feel like, okay, we're going to separate a little bit. So we're just trying to bring that back in and be like, hey, we have so many good chances and we're doing really well. It's just the closing that we've got to work on, and nothing changes in that last, couple points of a set. So again, I think we're in a great place. And I think they believe that. And now it's just a matter of, honing in on that a little bit.
You went through the conference the first time around. Now you go through the second time around. Starts this weekend at San Jose State, at Fresno, San Jose State. Another one of those games where it was like we were right there and couldn't close it out. Does it help having seen the opponent before?
I think so. I'm coming from some conferences where you repeat matches, back to back, and I actually really enjoyed that part of the schedule. So getting that second go-around against teams, I think it's really beneficial. And we have some teams that we played just recently. 2 weeks ago we played San Jose State and Fresno. So it's been recent where it's fresh in our mind, and we'll probably watch some film on us playing them, which is pretty funny. But definitely some things that we're going to work on our end in terms of being clean, some defensive pressure things that we can do, and obviously some serving targets that we can get after. They may change some players here and there, but I think we have a good idea of what we're going to see.
Exactly. How do you as a coach deal with volleyball season is one of the longest seasons there is in collegiate sports. How do you deal with it, and how do you keep the team motivated through it all?
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things where every person has to have a little bit of, I would say, maybe responsibility isn't the word, but some onus in the gym. And so each week we have a quote from a player, and the last couple weeks they've been from freshmen actually. And I think that's a really cool look that, one, they get to talk to the team and participate in having something meaningful in practice. But more than that, we're fatigued as anyone else is. But we're lacking some sleep, and we're I would say heavily injured as well. Whether it's those little ones or even some major ones too. So trying to manage practice, manage reps, manage time so that we're efficient with them, and that reminding them that, hey, everyone's going through this. Maybe we're a little different in just where we're coming from, but as a coach and as a staff, we're trying to give them the most time that we can to make sure that they're taken care of, whether that's academically, physically, and making sure that our time in the gym is well spent and not wasted. So I think we're doing a good job of that. If you came in our gym, you wouldn't know what our record is. I think we get after it every day, and that is something that I'm really thankful for.
That's awesome. Coach Donathan, thanks for the time. Good luck in California.
Yeah, thank you.